Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Love Island USA Season 7 Episode 14, and I'm pissed off to the highest level of pistivity, or whatever it is, whatever the saying is. I am pissed. I am pissed. How many times does production have to tell the Islanders, we want Huda gone? America wants Huda gone. You want Huda gone. We are trying to grant you your wish. What is not computing? Make it make sense, you guys. Is it even worth talking about the episode? Because guess what happened in the episode? The entire villa is sick of the Jeremiah and Huda saga, just like America is sick of the Jeremiah and Huda saga. And the cussing and the insults, Huda having a whole meltdown, crying her eyes out because Jeremiah pulled out a freaking chair for Iris and you're falling apart. Mad because he will not sleep outside in soul ties like Ace, even though Jeremiah and Iris couldn't be further from each other in the bed. If anybody moves 1 millimeter, they're going to fall out of the bed. That's how socially distanced they are in the bed, Huda. Make it make sense! So I'm not even going to bore you with the episode because these Islanders didn't stand on business. Alondria did slip to Austin that Huda was a mom and everything else. And she's like, don't tell nobody, or whatever else. Amaya got her game face on, so I'm proud of her and got cracking on with Austin. Sierra and Nick are going to win this season, y'all. Sierra and Nick are going to win this season because none of y'all listened to what America was trying to tell y'all. None of y'all listened to what America was trying to tell you. And Ace, as much as you want to call Jeremiah a game player, I see you. You're just as much as a game player. You are just as much as a game player. So we're going to get to the best part of the episode, which was a little fancy schmancy way of them doing this recoupling. And I was feeling it. I was here for it. I featured it. I was rocking with it. I effed with it, y'all. Because it's not your traditional, oh, let's hang around the fire pit. Let's stand at the fire pit. Okay, I choose you. You choose you. Bombshells go first. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No. You switched it up a couple of days ago with the America vote. Now, I was thinking that this recoupling was so soon because I was thinking production wants Huda gone. Production wants Huda gone. That they gave the memo to Jeremiah, like we're done with Huda, everything else. Like let's make this thing a go. So they had doors, you guys. Because why are you going to have a dumping when it's an even number of men and women? 7 and 7, right? And so nonetheless, all of the girls, they're behind the door, right? They all have a door with their name on it. And basically the girls texted production what man they wanted to choose. And essentially what happens if you go up and open the door and the door is locked, you are not chosen, right? And if you go up and it's a match, the door unlocks. Or there's a chance nobody goes to your door at all. And then you're vulnerable, right? And so nonetheless, Ariana, she comes in, she explains what the tea is, everything else. We have the strongest couple in the villa that goes first now. Because pretty much if nothing, crazy happens during Casa, Nick and Sierra are taking this. Because everybody is trying to be a girl's girl. Everybody's trying to be friends with each other. And this is not Friendship Island. Y'all are here to develop a connection. So Nick goes to Sierra's door first. It unlocks. They kiss. They smooch. They're happy. Send them to the hideaway next episode. Send them off to the hideaway, you guys. Next, we have Pepe, he goes to Hannah's door. We know Hannah, she doesn't got any other options right now because, her backup plan, Charlie got, dumped from the villa and everything else. So her door unlocks, you guys, right? Next, we get Austin, right? And I'm thinking, okay, is he going to stick with Shelly? Is he going to stick with the safe bet? And he's like pacing back and forth and everything else. And I'm like, he's going to go with Shelly, right? He's going to continue this, right? No. I was here for this, right? He goes to Amaya's door, you guys. And the door unlocks and they are a match. And you know what? I'm here for it. Still nobody knows that they kissed outside of a challenge and everything else. Maybe that'll get revealed movie night. I don't know. But I'm happy because it saves my girl, Amaya. I know some of y'all don't like her, but I am here for all of her acting and all of her theatrics and all of this and all of that. I think she's going to tone it down for the Trumper. But nonetheless, I'm here for it, right? So, nonetheless, you guys, Shelly is shook. Shelly is shocked. But at the same token, I'm thinking to myself, well, you're probably going to choose Ace. So how upset are you, really, right? But maybe she's going to play this out, to extend the storyline. I don't know. Maybe production wanted to wrap these triangles up heading into Casa Amor is my suspicion. So nonetheless, there was that, right? So next we get Jalen, y'all. We get Jalen, and I'm thinking to myself, you had this amazing date with Alondria. You're rubbing her down, massage oil. America is telling you to pair up with Jalen, even if it's just for a short time, because Taylor allegedly has got a whole girlfriend that he told that he was here to pursue modeling and to get this check. He's another Caleb 2.0 that is on the ultimate scam, and we're trying to get you away from the scam. I don't care about the fake kisses that Taylor tried to do tonight. No. And what made this worse was Alondria said that, so Jalen tries to open the door. They go to commercial break, comes back, the door's locked. And immediately then I was like, oh man, Jalen's out of here. Jalen's out of here. So nonetheless, Alondria said that her and Taylor didn't even talk the entire day. And she still chose Taylor. And I'm just thinking to myself, you don't want better. You do not want better. I thought you had a pulse on what was going on in the villa. I thought you had a pulse on what America was trying to tell you, and you misread the signs, you guys. You misread the signs. Make it make sense, Alondria. Make it make sense. So nonetheless, we then have Taylor go to the door, and of course the door unlocks. He doesn't even kiss Alondria, just gives her this hug or whatever. And my thing is this: Taylor and Ace are besties. All Taylor knows, all he has to do is just stay attached at the hip to Ace. He's not in a couple with Alondria. He's in a couple with Ace, the hardware store, you guys. That's where he is. He knows that Ace runs the dudes in the villa, and as long as he's attached to that, he knows he can do the bare minimum or nothing at all, including an entire day of not even talking to Alondria and still get picked. Make it make sense. So, nonetheless, finally, y'all, we get down to the main event. We get down to Jeremiah, right? And Ariana's like, okay, we got Iris, we got Huda, we got Iris. Who are you going to pick, right? So we got Jeremiah, right? And the first look was deceiving because it made it look like he was looking over at Iris's door but was going to choose Huda. I see you, production. But it actually was a pleasant surprise. He chose Iris, you guys. And I was here for it. I was here for it. I was shook. I was shocked. And I was like, maybe Jeremiah does have his eye back on the $100,000. Maybe he does have his eye back on the money and everything else, right? And so Huda's going through it, right? They haven't opened the door yet for Huda. Ariana told her to open the door. Huda's going through her own little level of theatrics and losing her mind and everything else. The Islanders are clapping. The Islanders are so happy for Jeremiah and everything else. Austin's throwing mad shade that, sorry, not sorry, but I'm so happy because I am tired of the Huda, Hurricane Huda, and the whole nine, right? So finally, Huda opens her door. And again, she is proving why she is too toxic for this villa. Yes, we like drama on these reality shows, but there's a level between drama and toxicity, and Huda has crossed that threshold, y'all. So Huda is like, well, Jeremiah just showed he didn't care about me, and Iris, you're just a safe pick, and he already told me that he's not even attracted to you. You're not even his type. You would just be, you're just the scapegoat and all this. Although she said in yesterday's episode, an scapegoat, y'all. But nonetheless, like I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So Ariana's like, these two people are vulnerable. No, F vulnerable. Just send them both home. They're both single. They're not in a couple. Just dump both Huda and Jalen, because I already know how this is going to go. So they have, Huda stand on one side, they have Jalen stand on another, and I was here for it. I was here for them. Ariana telling the Islanders to stand behind, the person you want to save, because they did that last season. It was so messy, but it was so messy because they didn't stand behind the girl, the new bombshell. I forgot the poor girl's name, but she was just off by herself. Like, nobody stood behind her because they were all standing behind Leah. And I think this is what these Islanders think. These Islanders must think that Huda is the Leah of the season. And I need to remind them that this isn't it. That they have this all wrong. See, they think that Friendship Island is going to lead to Fenty Beauty and Secret and all this, Beyonce, Rihanna, all this and that. You're going to be helping babysit Rihanna's kids. No. You're going to be on the Cowboy Carter tour with Beyonce. No. Not as long as Huda's still in that villa. You think this is a Leah situation. You think this is a PBG. No. Y'all got it all wrong. USA needs to stop this Friend Island stuff. That's the one thing I will give the UK. The UK does not give a bleep about no Friend Island. And they will get you up out of here, right? With that foolishness. If they want somebody, they want them, and they don't care if you are in a couple or not. They don't care if you are their friend or not. And that is what I like. Even season 6 wasn't this bad with the Friendship Island stuff, right? People stepped on each other's toes. Child, why was it that only Nick, who stood on business twice, shout out to Nick, say what you want about whatever is on his lips or on his face, but he stood on business 2 times in a row to get Huda up out of here. So he has my respect and wanted to save Jalen. Also, Austin wanted to save Jalen, wanted to get Huda up out this villa. Jeremiah also wanted to get Huda up out of this villa, you guys. Pepe also wanted to get Huda up out this villa, and the rest of the votes went to Huda, to save Huda. And I'm just sitting to myself, I'm like, when is this gonna stop? Like y'all talking about mental health and what goes on outside of the villa and people being mean and people being hateful, this and that. But what about what Huda is doing to all these Islanders in the villa? That they're drained, that they're afraid to talk to her, that when they try to ask her questions, when they try to bring her to reality, like when Sierra told her tonight, all the cursing, all the name calling, and Jeremiah calling him a bleep, calling him this and that isn't cool, and Huda doesn't want to hear it. See, Huda has in her mind that America loves her and America loves this crash out behavior. And my thing is, why would we pair Jeremiah with someone else if we were enjoying your behavior? We would get you away from Jeremiah, and in the event we would have paired you with Pepe or Jalen. But we're not entertained by you. That's why you were vulnerable, and that's why you were vulnerable again tonight. But production at this point, you need to just do what you did with Yulisa. Tell us at the beginning of episode, on Thursday's episode. Thank goodness we don't have an episode tomorrow. This might be the first and last time I ever say that. But I need y'all to get Huda out this villa. I need y'all to get Huda out this villa and say, listen, nobody's going to move forward on this show. You got to make a decision here. If you're not going to explore any connections, you're not going to talk to any bombshells, you're going to be dragging out this Jeremiah nonsense until the cows come home, it's deuces. He made his decision. America made the decision the first time. Jeremiah made his own decision this time. And furthermore, voted to kick you out of this villa. And you are still going on and on and on. Iris, where are you mentally, girl? Huda basically dragged you and called you every single name but the child of God. and you still voted to save Huda? No. This is not a girl situation, y'all. See, y'all scared. Y'all afraid that y'all gonna get dragged by America if y'all do the right thing. We do not vote for toxicity, you guys. We don't want to see this. We want to see the other islanders progress in their relationships, or if y'all don't like each other, we can at least see something new go down at Casa Amor. But y'all are addicted to toxicity. Y'all are addicted to, we can't get rid of a girl. We can't get rid of an OG. No. I don't care if you're an OG. I don't care if you were here night one. If you are causing all these problems in the villa, flicking people off, throwing things, to the point that Jalen and Pepe are having to be the bodyguards for Iris. Well, not Jalen anymore. You got rid of one of the bodyguards because he's done, right? And then people are trying to figure out, Ace and Taylor, they're attached to the hip at Alondria and Shelly. No, they're not. Are we watching the same show? How many opportunities has Ace had to choose Shelly, and he is sucking up to the next bombshell? Ace did that vote the same reason Taylor did that vote. They knew Jalen was a threat. They knew Jalen was applying pressure. They knew Jalen was a better match than Taylor is for Alondria. They knew that. Alondria seems to not know that. Alondria seems to not be aware that Jalen is a better match for her. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, you guys. Why doesn't Alondria see this? Heck, I would have even taken Alondria with Nick at this point. But Nick and Sierra are about to win the 100K because y'all did not stand on business tonight. Y'all did that two-faced stuff that I don't like. Y'all did that two-faced messy stuff I don't like. Here, what do I say time and time again? I always say, if y'all got a problem, tell me. If y'all got an issue, tell me, right? Tell me. Because if you're not going to tell me, then I'm just going to think you're phony baloney. I'm just going to think you're being two-faced. And the icing on the cake, you guys, the audacity of the preview for Thursday night is really where I was about to figure out, how can I get in contact with production? How can I get through to the line, y'all? Do you know the girls are upset in the dressing room? Sierra is up here talking about if Huda doesn't explore and if she's still stuck on Jeremiah come tomorrow and this and that, I can't save her a third time. No. Guess what? There's not going to be a third time. There's not going to be a third time because you are telling production y'all don't have the balls to get rid of her. That's what it was, right? Maybe that's what Austin was supposed to do the other night. Austin was supposed to vote out Huda and not Taylor. He was supposed to get Huda out a couple of nights ago, but he didn't understand because he's not all there and everything else. But he just knew that he couldn't vote out his boy Charlie, but he didn't know that he was supposed to vote out Huda, right? So he voted out Taylor, or he might have voted for his other reasons. But none of the less, he stood on business tonight and voted out Huda. Nick stood on business tonight, voted out Huda, right? But Taylor and Ace were threatened by Jalen. They were threatened by Jalen, and Jalen didn't even do much. He was barely there. He was barely there for a couple of days. So nonetheless, that's what it was giving. It wasn't giving that this is out of solidarity for Shelly and Alondria, because even when Huda tried to grab Ace's hand, he said, bleep no. Bleep no. He didn't want to save Huda. But as much as he calls Jeremiah a game player and a scammer, tonight was a game move that Ace did. Tonight was a game player move because America has already told Jeremiah and Huda, y'all are not going to win together as a couple. Y'all not winning the 100K. So there is no need for y'all to keep Huda at this point, other than y'all like toxicity. So nonetheless, you got rid of Jalen because you know that Jalen and Orlandria, if they would have stayed coupled up, they could win the 100K, or even if him not being in a couple with Alondria, but still in the villa, still is a threat to Jalen and Alondria's connection. Even though I think Jalen, since he wasn't selected, I think he would have moved on. He probably could have comforted Iris. Maybe they could have tried to develop something, because Iris, let's just talk about it. She's going to need comforting because Jeremiah, he was so excited that the boys were dapping him up for finally choosing somebody not named Huda, that he insulted Iris in the process and said, I'm glad with my safe choice. No. And then Iris is like, but you're not my safe choice. Like I was thinking we were leading to something. So after all of this, she is off to the side crying her eyes out, y'all, to Hannah. Because she can't believe it. She feels like a big old idiot. And had she known, she could have chose Jalen or somebody to couple up with, because Jeremiah don't care. Jeremiah don't care. I really don't want to see an angle of him and Huda getting back together. I think Jeremiah's person is probably going to be at Casa Amor or another bombshell. Whatever his type is, that's going to be at Casa Amor, which we know is going to start next week. But, I mean, it's like, I'm just so annoyed with these Islanders, because these Islanders, y'all wasted an entire hour and some change of an episode complaining about Huda, complaining about how disrespectful she is, complaining how she will not get off the Jeremiah train, and how she has it warped into her head that she thinks that America loves her and that America loves this crashing out behavior. And we are terrified. We are terrified. We are concerned of the mental health of everyone in the villa and everything else. People are putting up fake smear campaigns saying, oh my gosh, Huda's receiving threats and da-da-da. She's not receiving threats. People are sick of her shenanigans. And y'all can't take it. Y'all can't take it when people are being honest. Nobody is wishing for anybody to be unalive. Nobody is wishing for any harm for anybody. Huda is not healthy for this villa. Huda should have been on Love at First Sight, or should have been on Married at First Sight, or Love is Blind, or one of those shows. But this show was not for her. Or 90 Day Fiancé. This show is not for her, because she had it in her mind she was going to latch on till Jeremiah till the end and win the 100K, and it's not going to happen. And even if you and Jeremiah get back together, you're still not winning the 100K. It's going to go to Nick and Sierra. Because unless Alondria finds somebody else at Casa Amor or another bombshell, she messed up getting rid of Jalen. And Shelly and Ace, I don't know. I love me some Shelly, but the fans are divided on Ace. So they're looking like second or third place right now. They're looking like second or third place right now. So there is that. That is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.